I used to be a workaholic working in family business with my brother and my father. We were entrepreneurs, and when you are an entrepreneur, the success of your business rests squarely on your shoulders. So there's always a lot of work to do, and you can get busy just doing a lot of things and working too long, getting out of balance with your life. And the thing to always remember is that there will always be more to do than you can get done on any given day. So, how do you get back into balance? I'd like to frame the discussion today around a quote from the French philosopher Blaise Pascal. He said, "All men's miseries derive from not being able to sit in a quiet room alone." Basically, he's saying that we have a hard time doing nothing, to be silent. What we're most interested in here is the noisiness that we can have in the mind. In other words, it's not silent. And it can manifest itself in a kind of mental dialogue based around our two basic needs. Like we have a basic need for work, for stress and challenge, and we have a basic need for comfort and rest. And these two basic needs kind of manifest themselves as two different voices in our head, constantly talking to ourselves to get those needs met. These two needs could compete with each other instead of working together in a complementary way. So, for example, you might be working during the week and you're thinking about the weekend. Like that need for comfort and rest that you get on the weekend is distracting your attention from doing the work during the week. And of course, the reverse can happen on the weekend where you're supposed to be committing to rest and you're being distracted by doing work to be maybe caught up on Monday morning. So those two basic needs are competing with each other, and it's manifesting itself in your thinking, in those mental dialogues going on in your mind. Those two basic needs can also work together in a complementary manner. And a great example for understanding that is just looking at the breath cycle. In breathing, we have the inhalation and the exhalation. Both of those are important. We inhale to get oxygen, we exhale to get rid of carbon dioxide. As we're inhaling, we're getting more and more air, and that need gets met. And then it's very naturally we go into the exhale, expelling the excess air, the carbon dioxide, until that need is met, and then we cycle back into the inhale. So we're cycling in a timely manner to get those needs met. And when we can do that, then some balance is restored and some silence in the mind. Another thing we can do to diminish that noisiness in the mind and get more silence, more alertness, is something we teach in the Free Mind courses. And that is to focus our attention double arrowed internally toward maintaining an expanded body, which means breathing, relaxing, and proper posture, kind of expanded posture, and an observant mind, where we're focusing on what we can feel, like sense on our skin, what we can hear and see. So our attention is in more senses and sensation rather than noise in the mind. And that in itself can diminish the mental chatter. So there's power in being able to be more silent, like Pascal says, to be able to sit quietly in a room alone. We're able to be more alert to, are we out of balance? Alert to the noise in the mind, more alert to the external environment that we're engaging in. These are all important aspects for being able to use our attention effectively. And if we're able to be alert and use our attention more effectively, then we'll diminish our misery and not allow busyness to rule our lives. You can apply this in your life. When you're working, notice how well you're focusing on the tasks of work. Or are you thinking about the weekend? Distracting your attention from doing that task well? On the weekend, how well are you committed to rest and personal time? Or are you thinking about doing work so that you can be caught up Monday morning, thinking that you'll be able to catch up and finally have everything squared away? In climbing also, very naturally has a stop-move cycle where you can stop to recover energy and climb and move to apply your energy. How well are you in balance there? Are you committing to one when you're there, like resting? Are you committing to climbing when you're in that part of the cycle? How alert are you to this whole process? So that's the lesson today. Go to warriorsway.com to check out the full text and audio. You can also check out our books and courses and investigate how to continue your mental training. Thanks.